Hi friends, this is Seth of the Cygnus LPs, and welcome back to some more Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. And in this episode we are taking on some more of the Space Chamber. Does anyone else think that sounds like an attraction in an amusement park? I don't know, I hope that's not just me. And I believe we were doing a time trial, so let's just go in and crash and burn. Wait, we don't want to crash and burn in the time trial. So for those of you wondering, yes, the only reason I said amusement park and not science museum is because science museum might translate as boring to some of you. I don't know why it would, but some people find that boring, so I was like, well, I can't say science museum, because, you know, I don't know, Space Chamber sounds more like a science museum attraction now that I think about it. So yeah, they're nice. They don't make you have to do the whole, turtle thing as a time trial, so they only start the time trial after the whole turtle thing. And I love how the turtle thing actually gets its own name, the turtle thing, even though it happens like once in the whole game where there's this random turtle with a giant N on its back for no apparent reason whatsoever. So yes, as far as I remember, this is not a hard time trial, but as I remembered in my practice run, I did this with, I don't even know how I did this. I'm pretty sure I had like a shining mask to begin with, so that might be the only reason it was easy for me. Because you have these kamikaze birds and stuff, and I don't know, they seem like they could be a pain in the arse, you know, all falling from the sky and stuff. Or rather, you'd think they'd be a pain on the head, because, I mean, they're not falling from the ground up into your arse, they're, you know. Anywho, so what's happening here? We're floating. Kinda sucks we have to wait for that, but trust me, you want to wait for it. I'm pretty sure that's a valid way of dying. Go, oh, I'm gonna rush things, I'm gonna jump too early, and I'm gonna fall in the lava, and when I fall in the lava, I fall in the lava hard, man. Even though lava is probably as viscous, not as viscous as water, but similar, so it's a liquid is what I'm trying to say, which would probably mean that it would be kind of difficult to fall hard into lava. It would just be really hot no matter how you put it. Anywho, so 110. We're making good time, I think. We might be able to make it even if the time to beat is 1 minute 30 seconds, so that's always a good thing, but geez, there are no... The one thing about this place is there are, like, no time boxes at all, so meh. 1 minute and 30 seconds, not so much, unless... No, I already lost 1 minute 30 seconds. Let's just hope it didn't come to that, and I kind of wasted a ton of time there, so let's hope it doesn't come to anything else close to that. And I hate those little fireballs. Look, Fire Crunch is probably in the mountain pooping out fireballs secretly. That's exactly what those fireballs look like. Anywho, do we get it? Yeah, we got it. Alright, poop? I don't know, pop. Because that's the closest thing to poop. I think I used pop before in the LP, but I don't remember anymore. Woo! We won! Now we're gonna take that giant... Look, that relic is like as big as Crash, and yet it fit in the pockets of his pants. Very odd there, Crash. Your pants must be very cosmic, perfectly fitting for a space area. Anywho, Gold Rush is the next level. Oh, I love this one. You'll see why. Why do I like this level, you ask? Well, I'm hoping you get to see at the beginning. No, apparently you don't. Well, I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss any boxes because I wasn't thinking. You know, still got my head in the time trial, but whoa, tumbleweeds. Pretty sure those can't hurt you. In fact, now I'm tempted to stand around and figure it out, but... Yeah, now we have these birds, who are not quite kamikaze birds, even though they kind of are, because if they do hit you, I'm pretty sure they explode as well, or they just disappear like a lot of things that hit you do. Yes, that over there is why I like this level. The cow-sized donkey with a sombrero! Alright, that's basically the best thing, but don't let it kick you. I mean, it's all cool and all. Yeah, see, now you get a better view of it. Look at that, it's like a donkey, except, I don't know, it's just... I guess Bandicoots aren't all that big, but still, I call it a cow-sized donkey. That's exactly what it is, right there. So how are you guys on this, Wednesday? We are Wednesday today. Wednesday the 20th, I believe, but if I am wrong, well, that's okay. It's not my fault. I am not good at counting the days. But you know what is my fault? Missing boxes, which is why I'm not going to do anything. Yeah, I seem a lot calmer today. Anyone notice that in my commentary? I'm just overall calm. I don't know why. It's weird. Anywho, let's continue on. I guess it's just the soothingness of the... Yeah, I don't know. I would say the soothingness of the music, because it's been commented in a past episode, and I actually agree with this. This is really great music, except I don't get to benefit from it right now because I don't know, my game audio it's weird because my TV's at the same volume as it usually is for Kirby's Epic Yarn, and yet in Kirby's Epic Yarn I can hear all the music now, except I can't hear any of the music in this game. Yet I can hear every sound effects too. And I find that's a problem with this game. I don't know if this is just the GameCube port of this game that actually sounds like this, or if it's all of them or what, but it really seems like the sound effects are a lot louder than the music. Like, example, in levels where I'm in like a vehicle that I have to shoot things and stuff, it always seems the sound effects are so much louder than the music, and I have to turn down the volume because the sound effects are overpowering my voice, except then you can't hear the music, and it's a huge dilemma, and it's really weird, but I don't know. Does that happen in the PS2 version of this game? PS2, yeah, PS2. I believe this game came out on PS2 as well. And Xbox, actually, but we're not going to dwell on that. And here we are, we completed that. I'm pretty sure I got all the boxes, but don't quote me on this, because chances are I'll get to the end and I'll be like, oh, I missed the box! And, well, I'll know where to look, because I'm pretty sure I haven't missed a box before. So here's our birdie friend. That bird's actually our friend. He's not trying to kill us because friggin' Cortex was manipulating it genetically to be evil at all. No, it's just our friend. It wants to give us a hug. It just doesn't realize how friggin' frail Crash Bandicoot is. It's like a bear going like, oh, I love you, I'm gonna give you a hug, and then it accidentally scratches you to death. That happened in the Simpsons episode. For some reason, that's what I attribute it to. Yes, more of these climbing things. These are pretty much as bad, in my opinion, as the climbing vines in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, just by the time-wasting factor in them. And I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna die, aren't I? Okay, good. I thought I was gonna overestimate the amount of time you can actually spin like that, and I was gonna stop spinning, and then it would hit me, and then Crash Bandicoot would have been, oh, well, I've been pinched by a friggin' thing that may or may not be venomous. I'm gonna die now for no apparent reason because I don't have a mask to comfort me. But yes, so anywho, this part, what you're just gonna want to do is press A, I think it's A repeatedly, I don't think it's hold A. Yeah, it's A repeatedly to pump the thing up and down. Is there any way to die? Because I just missed the box. Of course, this is probably one of those things where I have to wait all the way till the end to actually die. Of course, I don't know where I got a checkpoint, and oh my god. Yes, drown yourself. And we're back. So, yeah, as I was saying, press A to, press A, tap A repeatedly to move faster, and forward, I mean, because you're probably not going to move very far forward if you don't. And press B to just flip up like that to hit the higher boxes. That's all there is to it, and, I'm making it look harder than it is. There we go. So apparently that water there is, like, toxic or something to the extreme, because, I mean, Crash just fell in it, and then he died, except he didn't drown, because, I mean, if he drowned, he would have been either face down, or he would have not surfaced. But he just started floating on his back once he died. Like, does he have the worst breath span ever? Does he, like, lose all his breath in, like, 1 second of being underwater? I don't know, maybe Bandicoots just don't like water, and it's his way of saying, oh, I don't like water, so you're gonna have to pay for making me go in water. And there's dynamite! I'm pretty sure you're only in trouble if the dynamite explodes on you. It doesn't really matter if you're in the general vicinity of the dynamite, so it's not that bad. It's not as bad as it seems for time trials and stuff, and somehow I got hit there. When you have a situation like that, I think you want to, oh, here's a nice little death route there. I think it's a death route, I'm not actually sure, though. Can never tell anymore, because I missed all of the special awesomeness that would let me get some of the special awesomeness routes in this game. And hello, cactus buddies. Apparently my buddies are cactuses. See, Crash doesn't need green power to be a very natural kind of guy. He's all nature-loving and stuff. He makes friends with cactuses. Tree hugger! Or cactus hugger. Cactus hugger, yes. That would be great, you know, just... save the cactuses, I'm gonna hug it. Oh my god, this hurts so bad. Anywho, so here we have a copyright box. Yes, that is a copyright box right there. Copyrighted by, not Naughty Dog. I actually forget who made this. Traveler's Tales, there we go. And if you want to try to get that, I've been having bad luck with it, so yeah. Once again, you could easily get to the top of this, but I'm sure there's a, you know, invisible barrier going on. Nope, you can't get on top of this. Your feet can't handle the top of this. Well, fine, if my feet are that bad. Jeez. And what do we have here? We have some Whoa, okay. For some reason, I just lost all depth perception, and I thought I was falling, and I was gonna go all Tails and go, I'm falling! And I can't do a Tails voice, but it's something like that. I don't know. In most games, I know there's a few Sonic games where they get it right, but in most Tails games, yes, Tails the game. In most Sonic games where Tails is voice acted, I find they just ruin his voice, honestly. And people will hate me for this, but sometimes Tails' voice acting can be worse than Charmy. Yes, I went there. Anywho, I'm gonna risk it. No, don't die of a nitro poisoning. Yep. He ingested nitro. He definitely just didn't blow up at all. And we have those TNT guys up there. They have like a top hat. They remind me of the, you know, Reaver from Fable 3, I believe that's his name. Yeah, with their little hat with the industrial friggin' chimney on top. Pretty great stuff, pretty great. Who knows, maybe Reaver was ripped off of Crash Bandicoot. The people who made Fable 3 were all like, man, we are such big fans of Crash Bandicoot right now. Anywho, so here's the Power Crystal. That's nice. So, why we're still collecting Power Crystals is beyond me, because you do remember when they said that you need 5 Power Crystals to imprison one of the masks. Yet, we need 25 Power Crystals in the game, and there are 4 elemental masks. And I'm pretty sure you don't imprison, Uka Uka, because Uka Uka just kind of sticks around, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I guess they just added Power Crystals for little reason other than to... I guess it powers the chamber as well, so that it can keep teleporting you. I don't know. It's a story for another day. If anyone can explain that to me, go ahead. I'd like to know. And 2 boxes, that'll give us the Boxing Day Diamond. Let's go. Kidoki. So I'm not quite sure I did the Super Mario style Let's Go right there. I guess this is Mario Bandicoot, the Wrath of Bowser now. I don't even know. But anywho, we're gonna do Gold Rush's time trial. Why not? We have the time.
Bring it, Bandicoot.
I would come up with a witty comment to counteract what he just said right there, but to be perfectly honest, I did not hear a word of what Cortex just said. Whatever. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, it's not so bad for the elemental masks, but I find whoever voice acted Cortex, their microphone was like put way down or something. I don't know, it's just the impression it gives off. And I forgot, this is actually a really hard time trial. I might not actually make it, because I know you have to go really, really fast, and it's really annoying. And I hope I don't fail. I will be able to be a lot more lenient on my performance because I have a shiny mask, so that's good. I can abuse that fact right off the bat. Jump over this guy. Oh, I jumped on your head, you friggin' cow donkey. Cow donkey is definitely what it is. And sometimes it's actually good in a time trial to break boxes when you can by sliding. I learned that actually while doing the time trial of this level. Because when you slide, it doesn't slow you down as much as when you spin. So when you slide to break boxes, it's a lot faster. Because when you spin and move at the same time, I think you go slower than you usually do. I just noticed I'm invincible. I actually did not really pay attention to that. But hey, I can break through things. Whoa, why couldn't I stay invincible just a while longer and not have to bother spinning to break those boxes? 'Cause that's another thing, especially when you're holding onto these things, you just freeze in place when you spin, so it's not the best thing to do, but whatever. We'll not dwell on that. We've got some of this to break. There we go. Don't spin for too long, Crash. You have a time trial to... Time trial. I don't know. Apparently you time trial a time trial. That's the linguistic convention to follow right there. And I don't think I'm doing abundantly bad, but like I said, I had a lot of trouble with this time trial in my practice run, so it wouldn't surprise me if you need some crazy time / you need to... I know it's doable without the super secret time trial hacking item that you get later on in the game, but it's quite not very simple-ish is the best way to describe it. And I guess I just sacrificed my mask there. Not what I intended to do, but it works just fine. And yeah, so that's really all there is to this moo. What did that even say? Just moo? Yeah, the moo. So apparently there are actual cows here. It's not limited to cow donkeys. I wonder, cow donkey milk. That would be pretty great. Although I'm sure they're actually... I don't know, I'm sure there's some strange, shady, illegal dealing website that sells donkey milk or something, I don't even know. Sounds like the kind of thing that would be a thing, but anywho, we're invincible now! Yeah, it's always good to be invincible in these time trials, because you can just whack through everything, and by whack through everything, apparently I mean run through everything, because when you run, you also whack, and that was a waste of a shiny mask, honestly. That was just a fail. You can actually jump up there from the beginning, it saves you time, and you can actually get those... Time! Are you kidding me?! Oh, it's horrible. The worst thing about how I died right there is that I know that I died the exact same way in my practice run. I know this, I still remember. So the fact that I could make the same stupid mistake twice when I know I've made it before is just beyond me, and glitchy as hell right there. I deserve to die after glitching. So for those of you wondering why there's a little square down there that's showing like what I was doing before, that's essentially exactly why it's there. It's because I don't want to waste time in the video showing the whole take, so I want to cut to where I was in the time trial, but at the same time, it's not very informative if I do that, so just down there you're seeing a sped up version of exactly what I did in case you're trying to analyze speedrun tactics for whatever reason, even though I'm no pro at this, so I don't know why you would. Anywho, so let's hope I actually make it this time, or else telling you guys that is kind of pointless because you won't even see what's going on with that. And, well, that could have killed me, but it didn't, so that's always a good thing right there. Jeez. Come on, come on. I want those time boxes. There we go. Here we are, almost there. Almost there. Please tell me it was 2:30. Please tell me it was 2:30. Please. Yeah! Alright, it was. So, yes. That's great. That's great. Like a tiger goes grrr. I don't know. Yeah, so just to be safe, that's how I'm going to lay out the time trials from now on whenever I'm failing and I have to show you guys how I unfailed myself, you know what I mean? And I guess that's it for this episode, and now we can save our game, but I think I'll do that off screen, and just for now, you guys can bask at 71%. Aw, you skipped 69%. We wanted to make a cool joke about it. Inappropriate jokes are not cool, guys. Inappropriate jokes are not cool. Except when it involves a number that may or may not be 69.